It's your girl Erica Banks, and we in the lab with iGrindTV.com.
All right, man. We got Miss Erica Banks in the building. 1501 ENT, Dallas, Texas's own Erica Banks in the building. How you doing, babe?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. We finally get a chance to meet face to face. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing a lot about you, been seeing a lot of your movement and whatnot. Good to finally get you here. We're gonna get straight to it right now. I want to know, well, those who might not be familiar with you, be familiar with your journey. Why don't you give us a brief synopsis of Erica Banks and what is Erica Banks about?
Well, for those of you who don't know, I am Erica Banks. This is my third year rapping. I just recently signed to the 1501. Don't play with me, don't play with them, period. I just dropped a tape. If y'all haven't checked that out, Erica Banks by Erica Banks. And, you know, I'm barely out here, but I'm doing shit. That's about it.
All right, for sure. You've definitely got your own style. You've got your own thing going. I've had a chance to listen to the complete album. I was definitely amazed by it. Production is on point. You know what I'm saying? Your lyricism and everything is on point. I heard that you were not necessarily a rapper, but you were a poet before. You used to write poems, and that's kind of like what got you into the rapping. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yeah, it was when I was younger. I was in middle school and high school, and I was real big on writing. Writing was my favorite subject, so I was always writing poems. I actually had a poetry book with different poems, and as I grew up, I outgrew poetry, because, you know, poetry is music, technically. So when I grew up, I just decided to turn it into rap, because I knew if I could write poetry, I could make music. So that's how I started that.
So who were some of your inspirations that really made you want to pursue rap? Like what was that thing, and what were some of the inspirations artist wise that got you in that space?
Also as a kid, I was also into music videos like BET, VH1, and at the time that I was getting into poetry, Nicki Minaj was coming out, you know, with the Barbie era. So I was a barb, I was really into that. So to see her, it was very inspiring. And then also Missy Elliott, just to see her different style and to see that, you know, she wasn't afraid to be weird or be herself, you know. So I was always inspired by them growing up.
And they've all got their own unique characteristics.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel is your unique characteristic? What do you bring that nobody else brings to the game right now?
Versatility. I bring versatility to the table, and I feel like that's very important. You know, sometimes everybody don't want to hear rap. Everybody don't want to turn up all the time. I don't want to turn up all the time. So I feel like me being able to do genres outside of rap, you know, because I can hold a little tune. You know, I'm not a Alicia Keys, but I can hold a tune. You know, I can slow it down. But yeah, basically, I just love being able to say that I can do more than just rap.
And of course, you being from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you know, Dallas, you know, I'm from Houston, and of course, Houston and Dallas have always had like a bit of a competitive rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Most people think when they think of Texas music, they think we kind of all together. But I know, like, Houston has its own challenges. What were some of the challenges that you've had to deal with in the Dallas music scene?
Challenges I've had to deal with, of course, comparisons. They're going to always do that anywhere in your own city, out your city. So dealing with that, dealing with being hated on, I mean, that's common though, right? I'm doing it right if that's happening, right? So that, you know, and then really just being a female, you know, it's a little bit harder for us when it comes to networking, when it comes to doing anything, really, you know, because some men just think you got dumb written on your forehead. I don't know. But, you know, being a female in this industry has also been a challenge.